What if the vegetables you consume daily, the ones you've always assumed to be healthful, are actually accelerating aging in your immune system, brain, and legs? Shockingly, that's exactly what's happening to many seniors. And the saddest part is, most of them don't even know it. Greetings from Senior Health, your go-to resource for healthy aging. I'm Dr. James Rowan. Today, we're sharing a crucial truth that may shift how you view healthy eating, especially as you age. Most of us grew up believing that vegetables are always good for us. And while that's generally true, the story changes dramatically after age 60. As we grow older, our body's internal processes slow down. Inflammation levels rise, nutrient absorption drops, and circulation begins to falter. Under these conditions, some vegetables that once served us well can start to work against us. Some can raise blood sugar levels, irritate the stomach lining, and even damage our brains and legs over time. They impact tiny blood vessels in circulation, leading to hazy thinking, poor balance, and a greater risk of falls. According to research published in the Journal of Gerontology, specific foods, especially certain vegetables, are linked to faster memory decline and impaired mobility. And the troubling news is these vegetables are likely already sitting in your kitchen. But don't worry, this video isn't designed to create fear. It's about awareness and practical solutions. Because for every vegetable you may need to avoid, there's one you can embrace to boost your circulation, cognition, and joint health. Today, we'll cover 3 vegetables you should be cautious about, particularly if you value independence, brain sharpness, and leg strength. Alongside that, we'll discuss 3 powerful vegetables that can support daily movement, nerve function, and energy. This isn't about trendy diets. It's about science and making small changes that create real improvements. As a doctor, I've seen it firsthand too many times. Seniors doing their best to eat well, but still suffering from fogginess, dizziness, weakness, or balance issues. It's not always about what's missing. It's often about what needs to stop. That's what we're here to fix. So stay with me as we dive into the vegetables that are secretly draining your strength and those that will build it back up. Let's begin with one of the most popular and deceptively harmful vegetables found on many senior plates, the white potato. Whether baked, fried, or mashed, white potatoes are a comforting favorite. They're familiar, easy to prepare, and almost always present at family gatherings. But for people over 60, this starchy staple can quietly do more harm than good. White potatoes rank high on the glycemic index, which means they convert into sugar very quickly. This leads to spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, triggering chronic inflammation and placing stress on your blood vessels. Over time, that inflammation damages the tiniest capillaries in your body, especially those in your brain, legs, and feet. That's when symptoms like numbness, cramps, cold feet, and balance issues begin to surface. These changes might seem like a natural part of aging, but they're often linked to dietary choices. Take Harold, for example, a 72-year-old retired truck driver who had mashed potatoes every night for dinner. He was proud of never giving up on anything, but then he started noticing troubling signs. He'd wake up with numb, cold feet, stiff knees, and difficulty staying steady, especially on stairs. He chalked it up to getting older, but when we reviewed his meals as part of a routine health check, the pattern was clear. Those nightly white potatoes, especially when topped with butter or cream, were slowly impairing his circulation and worsening inflammation. And the problem isn't just about carbs or calories. It's also about what white potatoes lack. Their pale color reveals their weakness. Very low antioxidant content. That means fewer defenses against oxidative stress, which is crucial as we age. Add bacon bits, sour cream, or cheese to the mix, and you just stack more salt, saturated fat, and cholesterol on top, raising blood pressure and burdening the heart. But here's the good news. Harold made one simple swap. He replaced his mashed potatoes with boiled broccoli. This humble green vegetable, packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and anti-inflammatory compounds, turned things around. Within just 2 weeks, he noticed improved circulation, reduced stiffness, and greater stability on his feet. He felt stronger and more in control of his body again. The message here is not that you must give up comfort food. It's that you can choose comfort foods that comfort both your soul and your body. So before you sit down with a plate full of white potatoes, ask yourself, Is this meal weakening my legs and mind or helping them stay strong? Next, let's look at another vegetable that has a glowing health reputation, but could be contributing to joint pain and nerve irritation. It's often recommended as a diet-friendly option and praised for its versatility. But for seniors, it can trigger internal inflammation, reduce mobility, and cause discomfort in the muscles and joints. As we age, the body becomes more sensitive to certain compounds found in vegetables, especially those in the nightshade family. These include not just white potatoes, but also tomatoes, eggplants, and bell peppers. They contain a chemical called solanine, which in some people can contribute to inflammation, joint stiffness, and even nerve irritation. While not everyone reacts the same way, seniors with conditions like arthritis, neuropathy, or poor circulation should pay close attention to how they feel after eating these vegetables. If your knees swell, your hands ache, or you find your legs cramping more often, it might not just be aging, it could be your food. These effects aren't immediate or dramatic, which is why they're so often missed. But over time, the buildup of inflammatory compounds in the body wears down your joints, makes movement harder, and contributes to balance problems and even falls. We'll talk more about which vegetables can protect your joints and support brain and nerve function in a moment. But for now, it's important to recognize that not all vegetables work the same for every stage of life. The right vegetables at the right age can help you feel stronger, more alert, and more mobile. And the wrong ones, even if they're generally considered healthy, can gradually strip away your independence without you even realizing it. That's why it's so important to be aware, be informed, and be willing to adapt. Our goal here at Senior Health is not to overwhelm you with rules or take away the foods you love. It's to empower you with knowledge that helps you make small but meaningful changes. Changes that improve your circulation, balance, brain clarity, and overall well-being. So keep watching, because the next part of this video will introduce the 3 vegetables that can restore your strength, protect your brain, and help you move with confidence again. Eggplant, while seemingly harmless and even celebrated in cuisines around the world, is a member of the nightshade family, a group that also includes white potatoes, bell peppers, and tomatoes. For many adults over the age of 60, sensitivity to nightshades can increase with age, particularly among those dealing with arthritis, joint stiffness, or nerve discomfort. While not everyone reacts negatively, for some individuals, the presence of nightshades in their diet can become a hidden trigger. The reason lies in a natural compound called solanine. Solanine is a chemical that plants use as a natural defense to repel insects and pests. However, in the human body, especially in aging bodies, it can act as a low-grade irritant, particularly affecting already vulnerable joints like the lower back, hips, and knees. This inflammation doesn't strike dramatically. It builds up quietly over time. Older adults might not notice a sudden, severe reaction. Instead, they wake up in the morning with joints that feel puffy or stiff. Legs may feel heavy, and walking up the stairs can seem harder than it used to. The body feels like it's not cooperating, not because it's weak, but because it's inflamed. Solanine can linger in the bloodstream, muscle tissue, nerves, and joints, causing persistent low-level inflammation that wears you down over time. What's more, eggplants are incredibly common and can show up in meals without drawing attention. Whether they're grilled, stewed, baked, or part of casserole, you might be consuming solanine-rich vegetables without even realizing it. And it's not just physical. This slow, creeping discomfort can affect your confidence too. You might start avoiding stairs, staying home from events, or skipping out on time with friends because you're unsure how your body will handle it. This loss of mobility and confidence can lead to isolation, which only adds to the emotional burden. But here's the good news. Not all nightshades need to be eliminated. However, if you're experiencing joint stiffness, nerve pain, or unexplained fatigue, consider cutting out eggplant for a couple of weeks. Just take it off your plate temporarily and pay close attention to how you feel. Do your legs feel lighter? Is your balance improving? Do you have more energy? Are your thoughts clearer? If so, you may have discovered a food sensitivity and found a simple way to improve your quality of life. And there are plenty of nutritious and delicious alternatives. Leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like bok choy and cauliflower, as well as carrots and zucchini, can be great substitutes that support your joints and nervous system without the risk of triggering inflammation. It's not about giving up your favorite meals. It's about being smart and choosing what helps you stay strong and sharp. It's not about limitation. It's about optimization. It's about eating foods that improve your mobility, mental clarity, and connection to life. Now, let's turn our attention to another nightshade vegetable that often gets a health halo, but could be contributing to issues in older adults: the green bell pepper. Crisp, vibrant, and widely used in salads, stir-fries, and sandwiches, green bell peppers might look healthy, but they can pose a subtle risk, especially for people dealing with joint pain, nerve discomfort, or digestive sensitivity. The culprit this time is not solanine, but lectins. Lectins are a type of natural plant protein that help protect a plant from insects and animals. However, in the human body, especially an aging body, lectins can irritate the gut lining and cause trouble over time. Here's how it happens. Lectins attach themselves to the cells lining your intestines. This can irritate the gut wall, interfere with the absorption of nutrients, and eventually lead to tiny leaks in your intestinal lining. These leaks allow unwanted particles to enter the bloodstream, which triggers an immune response. The result is low-grade, persistent inflammation throughout the body, especially in the joints and nervous system. It doesn't cause instant pain. It creeps in quietly. You may notice your ankles are stiff or that you're a little off balance. You might think it's just part of aging, but it could be something your body is reacting to day after day. What many people don't realize is that green bell peppers are actually just unripe versions of red, yellow, and orange peppers. Because they're not fully ripe, they contain more lectins and offer fewer antioxidants. This makes them a little tougher on digestion and less protective overall, especially for people with sensitive joints or stomachs. Cooking them can help reduce lectins slightly, but not enough to eliminate the problem, especially since green peppers are often eaten raw or barely cooked. So, should you stop eating green bell peppers entirely? Not necessarily. But if you're experiencing symptoms like bloating, joint discomfort, or mental fog, try leaving them off your plate for 2 to 3 weeks. Pay close attention to how your body feels. If you start to notice improved digestion, better balance, or clearer thinking, that's real evidence that your body is reacting to something it no longer tolerates well. If that's the case, switching to ripe red, orange, or yellow peppers is a smart move. These fully ripened versions are richer in nutrients like vitamin C and beta-carotene, gentler on your gut, and generally more supportive of your health. This isn't about being afraid of food. It's about learning how your body responds to different foods so you can make informed choices. Each step you take toward understanding your diet brings you closer to better energy, less pain, and more freedom in your everyday life. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated vegetables in your kitchen, the humble carrot. Often seen as just a crunchy side or snack, carrots are actually a powerhouse of nutrition, especially for older adults who want to preserve their eyesight, stay mentally sharp, and maintain strong, dependable legs. Carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A. This vitamin is especially crucial for vision, particularly in dim lighting. As we age, our eyes naturally begin to weaken, and vitamin A becomes even more essential to maintaining clarity and focus. But the benefits of carrots don't stop at your eyes. Beta-carotene and other antioxidants in carrots help fight free radicals, the unstable molecules that contribute to aging and tissue damage. This antioxidant power supports brain function and nervous system health, helping you stay alert and steady on your feet. Carrots are also naturally anti-inflammatory, making them a great daily defense against joint pain and stiffness. They support circulation, muscle function, and nerve signaling, all critical components of mobility and balance in aging bodies. So, whether you're munching on them raw, blending them into soups, roasting them as a side dish, or shredding them into a salad, carrots are one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support your body naturally. They're colorful, tasty, and deeply restorative. As you explore which foods work best for your body, don't overlook the simple, everyday vegetables that offer powerful benefits with no side effects. A few small changes to your plate can lead to big improvements in your energy, clarity, and physical freedom. As we age, our eyes become more susceptible to macular degeneration, a condition that gradually destroys the retina. This makes everyday activities like driving, reading, or even recognizing faces increasingly difficult. But there's good news. Your diet can play a major role in slowing this decline. Consuming foods high in beta-carotene, like carrots, helps maintain visual acuity and independence well into later years. Carrots do far more than just support eye health. They are rich in antioxidants that protect not only your vision, but also your blood vessels and nerves, especially those in your legs and feet. By fighting oxidative stress, which damages capillaries and nerve endings, carrots help preserve the communication between your brain and muscles. This results in improved coordination, balance, and stability. Whether you're stepping off a curb, climbing stairs, or walking on uneven ground, having well-functioning nerves makes these movements safer and more confident. There's less second-guessing, no hesitation. You feel more in control, and that sense of confidence spills over into your social life. Going shopping, meeting friends, or simply enjoying the outdoors. Vitamin A, which is abundant in carrots, also provides a major boost to your immune system. This becomes particularly important after the age of 60, when our natural defenses begin to wane. That handful of baby carrots or a warm bowl of steamed asparagus is more than just a healthy snack. It's a daily investment in your freedom and vitality. Preparation methods matter too. Compared to boiling, steaming carrots helps retain more of their nutrients. Roasting them in a bit of olive oil not only enhances flavor, but also boosts the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. On the other hand, overcooking or deep frying breaks down the antioxidants, reducing their health benefits. Carrots are available year-round, affordable, and easy to store. There's no need to chase exotic superfoods when you have simple, smart staples like carrots in your kitchen. So the next time you're building your meal, remember that a single orange vegetable can support your immune system, strengthen your legs, sharpen your vision, and give you the freedom to live your life as you choose. Coming up, Harold will be joining us to share a simple substitution that transformed his health, boosting his energy, stabilizing his knees, and improving his balance. But first, let's turn our attention to one of the best vegetables for healthy aging, broccoli. It's not flashy or trendy, but broccoli is a quiet superstar for seniors. It supports brain function, protects circulation, cushions joints, and strengthens the legs. Its secret weapon is sulforaphane, a natural compound found in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. Sulforaphane plays a powerful role in reducing inflammation, promoting detoxification, and supporting heart and brain health. As we get older, inflammation becomes a silent enemy. It gradually affects blood pressure, memory, joint flexibility, and muscle strength. Sulforaphane helps stop this process before it causes serious harm. Broccoli is also rich in essential nutrients like fiber, calcium, and vitamin K. These contribute to healthy digestion, keep arteries flexible, and support strong bones. Unlike starchy foods like white potatoes that spike blood sugar and harm circulation, broccoli stabilizes both. This is a real, measurable impact on your overall health. Now let's hear from Harold, a 72-year-old retired truck driver. For years, his nightly routine included a generous serving of mashed potatoes. Then he made a small change, replacing them with 1 cup of cooked broccoli. At first, he didn't know what to expect. But after just 2 weeks, Harold noticed a significant difference. His energy levels were higher, his legs were less swollen, and his knees felt stronger. "I don't fear the stairs anymore," he said. "That's what the right vegetable can do. And the benefits don't stop at bones and joints." Thanks to its antioxidants and folate content, broccoli also supports mental clarity. It sharpens reflexes, improves coordination, fights oxidative stress, speeds up nerve transmissions, and reduces brain fog. It's not just about what broccoli gives you. It's also about what it helps you avoid. By stabilizing blood sugar, it helps prevent crashes and fatigue. By fighting inflammation, it protects your heart. Supporting digestion enhances nutrient absorption, which helps your body make better use of every bite you eat. But again, preparation is key. Prolonged boiling can destroy sulforaphane. To get the most benefits from broccoli, lightly steam it or saute it with a touch of olive oil. That simple tweak had a profound effect on Harold's daily life. Walking, standing, and even thinking became easier and more empowering. No pills, no supplements, just a fork and a vegetable. So if you're aiming for better circulation, more energy, and a clearer mind, start with broccoli. Now let's move on to a leafy green that supports your vision, keeps your legs light and reactive, and boosts your brain power. Spinach. Welcome to spinach, one of the most powerful greens you can add to your plate. You've heard it's healthy, but spinach is more than just nutritious. It's an intelligent choice for anyone over 60. That's because it directly addresses three major aging concerns: sluggish muscle response, reduced circulation, and cognitive decline. What makes spinach so effective? Organic nitrates. Spinach is loaded with these plant-based compounds that naturally dilate blood vessels. This widening effect improves circulation, especially in the brain and extremities like your legs. Enhanced blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered where they're needed most. This translates into stronger muscles, quicker reaction times, improved focus, and smoother movement. And that's crucial, because most falls in older adults aren't caused by weak legs. They're the result of delayed signals between the brain and muscles. When your body can't react fast enough to a step or a stumble, even a minor misstep can lead to a dangerous fall. But with better blood flow and faster communication between the brain and body, your movements become more fluid, responsive, and secure. Spinach also offers a rich supply of lutein, a powerful antioxidant that supports long-term eye health. Combined with high iron and magnesium content, spinach helps sustain energy levels and nerve function. The result is a body and mind that feel more alive, better coordinated, and ready for daily challenges. Just like with other vegetables, the way you prepare spinach makes a difference. Avoid overcooking it to preserve its nutrient content. A quick saute or light steam is all it takes to unlock its full potential. Whether in a salad, a smoothie, or alongside your favorite meal, spinach supports the kind of graceful aging that keeps you independent and capable. From carrots that strengthen vision and nerves, to broccoli that supports joint health and mental clarity, to spinach that enhances circulation and muscle response. These aren't just foods. They're tools for a stronger, sharper, more vibrant version of yourself. No pills, no gimmicks, just real vegetables making a real difference every day. Spinach aids in reestablishing the internal systems that enable safe and easy mobility. But its benefits don't stop there. It contains two powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, that help protect your eyesight. These nutrients are abundant in spinach and play a key role in supporting the macula, the center of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision. As we age, macular degeneration becomes a major concern. When your vision starts to fade, you might hesitate to walk confidently, struggle to drive safely, or miss important visual cues like words and faces. Spinach helps preserve that clarity, allowing you to stay independent, engaged, and active in your daily life. Spinach is also rich in vitamin K, magnesium, and folate, nutrients that strengthen your bones, stabilize your mood, and support your neurological health. So yes, spinach improves your mobility, but also enhances your emotional well-being and mental sharpness. Now, let's talk about how to prepare it. Overboiling spinach is not ideal. It drains away much of its nutritional value. A better approach is to toss it raw into smoothies or saute it lightly with olive oil. These gentler methods help retain its nutrients and even improve the absorption of its beneficial compounds. And you don't need a huge quantity to make a difference. Just one small handful each day can significantly improve your blood flow, coordination, and brain function. The next time you see spinach as just another leafy green, think again. It fuels your independence. With every serving, you protect your vision, memory, balance, and your freedom to live without fear. It's affordable, widely available, and incredibly versatile in meals. We spent the last few minutes examining vegetables, some that can harm you subtly over time, and others that protect you. Let's go over the ones to avoid after age 60. White potatoes. They spike blood sugar, reduce circulation, and fuel inflammation. Eggplant contains solanine, which can irritate nerves, joints, and disrupt coordination. Green bell peppers have lectins that may upset digestion and cause discomfort. Now, let's highlight the ones that help. Carrots improve neuron connections, enhance vision, and support brain clarity. Broccoli stabilizes blood sugar, strengthens bones, and reduces inflammation. And of course, spinach, supporting vision, boosting circulation and sharpening your reflexes. Each of these food choices may seem small on their own, but together, they affect your ability to move freely, think clearly, and live independently. And if you're thinking it's too late to change, let me tell you about Harold. He's 72. Every night, he used to eat mashed potatoes. His knees were stiff, his balance was off, and he believed it was all just part of getting older. But then he made one change. He swapped out potatoes for broccoli. He added spinach and carrots to his lunches. In just a few weeks, he wasn't just feeling better. He was thinking more clearly, walking more steadily, and living more confidently. That's the power of informed, simple choices. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets. What you need is consistency and clarity. Every bite you take is like casting a vote, either for strength, vitality, and independence, or for decline and weakness. The best part is, every day, you get a new chance to make the right choice. So, I ask you, what vegetable surprised you today? Have you been avoiding it without realizing its power? Let me know in the comments. I read them myself, and I'd love to hear from you. If this video helped, please share, and subscribe so you don't miss more tips on aging well, thinking clearly, and staying free. Just remember, your body is always paying attention to what you feed it, and every wise decision you make sends a powerful message. I'm still here. I still care.